What up, jabronis? I'm Norman the Whiz Kid, and today we take another step deeper into the wonderful, terrible gacha abyss by taking a look at one of the gacha game community's most hated titles. Probably don't quote me on that. Kingsense. Kingsense, published by the famous Chameleon Games, is a game that I spent far too much time on and maybe even a little bit too much money on. And hey, listen, I knew I was doing a bad thing, but you know, sometimes it feels good to be bad. It's also a game that's going to die on October 22nd, 2021. Anyways, here we are on the home screen, and as you can see, I have a very, very deep and respectful relationship with America. God bless. Anyways, let's make like a true American and let's go pick a fight. The combat is pretty traditional turn-based combat, but the slight twist that this game has is that all the attacks that the characters have are sorted into something like a deck of cards. And each round you get 5 abilities from the deck that you're going to be able to choose. Think of it like 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, but without the card combining aspect. It's not really a thing to write home about, really. You can see that the character animations are also pretty basic, though most of them are voiced, so I'll give them that. If I'm speaking honestly though, we all know this is just one of those games that you put on auto and you forget about it. I'd be surprised if anybody played this game for the combat, but different strokes for different folks, I guess, huh? Before I show you my account, let's take a look at how dead this game is. So, here we are, and as you can see, I ran a freaking guild in this game. A top 5 guild. Granted, there were maybe 6 people playing in total, but I was in it to win it, man. We were Bad House, and as you can see, scrolling down the list, you'll see that a lot of people's last login time was over a week. This usually means, you know, way more than a week, TBH. Let's also take a moment to appreciate sweet, sweet Kyle. It's the last week of this dead game, and he's still been doing his guild dailies up to this point. So to honor him for this service, Kyle, I am officially making you the new leader of Bad House. May your reign of evil rule over the plague-ridden peasants that still remain in this game. Or, hope you have fun with it, dude. If you take a look at the top list of guilds, you see that even the top guild Maple only has like a few active players left. 7. I have no idea what the number 2 guild is doing to keep like 20 plus of their players playing, but best of luck to you boys in the next gacha nightmare that we end up in next. Enough looking around at corpses. Let's take a look at the units that I've pokeballed along the way. So now I come to the reason that I actually stuck with the game for so long. If we scroll down the list, you will see that I have quite a collection of MRs, which does stand for Mega Rare. When I started off playing this game, I got so lucky on my rolls and ended up getting pretty much every available Mega Rare unit within the first 2 to 3 10 pulls. The cast was pretty small. It was like 7 to 8 MRs in total, and I didn't even spend money to do that. It's like Chameleon Games was begging me to play their game, and like the addicted gacha degenerate that I am, they got me. Looking at the character art, you can see that it's nothing too crazy. I did spend a few bucks, maybe like $25 to $30 in total, but those are mostly for the skins and the battle pass for the game. The art is definitely fan servicey, but not to the degree of something like Counterside. I'd say it's more like a 6 out of 10 in terms of that. Also, this game has live 2D, and if you know me at all, you would know that I simp for live 2D at all times, except they didn't get me with live 2D this time. It kind of it was whatever. Overall, I think the characters are fine. I have no idea who they are. This game doesn't dig very deep lore-wise, and honestly, this is a skip cutscene kind of game for me. But they looked alright. There's also a system called Gears in this game, which is basically just like craft essences from FGO. You can equip one to a character, and it usually gives them stats and a passive. Nothing too crazy there, other than the fact that they take up space on the gacha list. Speaking of the gacha, let's go waste whatever's left in the bank before this game implodes on itself. Here on the gacha side of things, we're not looking at anything too crazy. The rates for the MR characters are 2%, and the rates for the MR gear are 6%. Right now, we've got 2 different banners. One is the regular banner, one is the friendship banner. We don't really care who we get because the game's got 3 days left. But let's see if we can get anybody new. All right, so one thing to note here is that The summoning process in this game actually has a manual kind of input where you're looking around the map and you're trying to locate other locations that players have summoned on before. And so here's one. You could say they summoned a UR Mokushihi. So we'll look around for some, see if we can get an MR. I feel like people kind of get placebo effects from this stuff where they look for the MR and they try to, you know, pull what someone else pulled an MR, but I don't even think it matters, to be honest. Like, we're just gonna go. All right. That is purples and no golds. So we... Oh, was that an upgrade, though? Okay, so we'll take a look at this. This is a gear. You are gear. Okay, Goya. That's a cube. All right, that's a map. All right, that's cute. Another UR. Remember, MR is the highest rarity. We got that one earlier. That's a rod. And it's nothing. Okay. So we go again. We're going to waste all 20,000 of this. All right. So let's check over here. I think I sniffed something good. That is no. Oh, one gold, one gold. Let's see what we get. That's all right. Spray. Tamori. I think I actually have a skin for her too. Fair duel. All right. So these cards are the gears in the game, obviously. We went over that before. Okay. So that's part of the game, is that, you know, sometimes the MRs are cards because the rate for them is 6% and the rate for the characters are 2%. So sometimes it sucks pulling. Not gonna lie. Sometimes it's a real pain in the butt. But we go again. And we go again. We don't care. We do not care. Okay. Okay. Gold. Oh, two golds. Let's see. Let's go. All right. Celebration. Long wait. Oh, I have her. So instead we get 10 shards, which is absolutely nothing in this game. Actually very useless. But let's see if we can get someone we don't have. Let's see what's going on with the other gold, huh? Okay, that's what it is. That's a new card. That's new. We take those. We take those and we goes. Let's get out. Let's go look over here in this tower, huh? I think this is where my friend lives. All right, and then we're just gonna skip Rooney. Nothing there. Another skip. Oh, it's nothing. Down here, where I had my first Kingsense date. Oh, I have her, but that's cool. It's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Let's see if we can get anybody else. We still got a few 10 pulls. Got that card. Not too shabby. Feeling good, feeling nasty, not too shabby. Feeling bad, feeling rad, pretty shabby. All right, okay. We got 4 pulls left. I'm feeling the luck inside of me. Maybe I should be using the GPS. Oh, fuck that, you know? Oh, fusion reactor. That's okay. That's fine. We're gonna look top left feels good. Top left feels good. And we got a MR opposition. I do have one of those. I think this is the last one. Okay. We pray for all that Kingsense has left, which is nothing. We pray to the god that stroke Kingsense down. Pity us with an MR. Let's go. All right. Now let's head back. I'm going to give you my honest review and thoughts on this game. Kingsense was a game that came into my life at pretty much the golden age of my time with gachas. Not golden age in terms of quality of gacha, but golden age in Not golden age in terms of the quality of the gachas, but golden age in terms of time spent. Time that I spent. I was playing many gacha games and I was actually sticking to a couple of them for much longer than I should have. This game is obviously included. I was swept up in the lucky summons and honestly, it's a pretty game. Oh, fuck. I was swept up in the lucky summons and honestly, it was a pretty easy game to get your dailies in. And also, climbing the PvP ladder was so easy and it gave you like one multi a week. So why not log in and just try to see when my luck ran out? But it was a castle built with sand, man. Like, if that's the only thing a game has in terms of keeping you, then it was never gonna last. Kingsense had forgettable combat, story, music. Basically, anything that Kingsense did, there are plenty of examples of other games that do it way better. But in a way, it was kind of nice to play a dead game and live like royalty for a bit. And I also don't think Kingsense did anything super badly. It just lands in the generic gacha game list for me. Obviously, some people are peeved, myself included, that, you know, they did global wrong. I'm not going to list the global things that changed, but they definitely nerfed some things, including the gacha stuff. But anyways, with that, I am going to give Kingsense a 4 out of 10. Better luck next time, Chameleon Games. You know, you guys make great games and I'm rooting for you. Thanks for watching to the end. A like, comment, subscribe is always appreciated, especially if you like gacha content, which I will be pumping out for the foreseeable future. Let me know what game you'd like me to review in the comments and, you know, I'll cover it. And if you've got a Discord, feel free to join via my community link in the description. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/awizkid. And for every follow, I snitch on the Don's wife. And with that, I'll see you later, jabronis. Peace.